Alright, I am back, everyone. Thank you for waiting so patiently. I do appreciate it. So, shuttle's on the pad. Let's go select our target and get ready to launch to Rendezvous. Yeah, let me turn off the satellite so I can see what I'm doing. Orbital Lab 1, I guess, yeah. Set as target. Yeah, because that's Space Station Disappointment. So, alright, mech jab. Rendezvous planner. 47.99, so it is falling. Good, we won't have long to wait. Looks like we might get a daytime launch, perhaps. That would be extra good. Alright, we are close enough. .03. Please don't explode, launch pad. That is some very unsettling wobbles. Whoa. What has happened with our staging order? That's booster sep, that's EFT, and that's our orbital LMS. Alright, SAS on. Throttle is set to full. Let me bring this down. Come on. No, KSP is starting to have issues. We've only been having it running for 5 hours, almost to the button now. Not a big deal. Alright. Whew. This is going to take some concentration to fly, so I do apologize if I'm ignoring you for a little bit, chat. I promise I will catch back up once we are safely in orbit. Ignition sequence start. All engines are lit. We are go. Lag, and we're off. I think we are way under our 20-ton limit, 25-ton limit for this thing. So yeah, we're gonna just shoot off this pad. Fantastic. This is the largest crew I've ever flown at one time, also. I do believe. Yeah, I think it was 3 was the max. Well, maybe, no, I think I flew 5 once on an early shuttle flight. And maybe on accident. God. Doing this series for so long now, it all kind of blends together. Alright, and being that we're so incredibly fast, I can try to make some of these corrections early on, but it's not going to go very well. Yeah. It'll go worse once the boosters are off, though. So, if I can keep it under 0.1, I will be pretty happy. He says, while bravely crossing over into the 0.2, 0.3-ish territory. Stunning and brave. So far, so good. Still about a minute from booster sep. Relative inclination is going to drive me insane. Come on, bring it back, bring it back. There you go. Good job, come on. Straighten it out. we got some interesting wiggles. Stage. RCS. Let's burn all the fuels. Alright, this is where it gets all wonky, so... come on, come on. Yeah, I wasn't going to stay at dot zeros for all that long. Come on, stay on target. We need altitude. Come on, come on. Alright, let's start to level that out a bit. Man, we're going to be at altitude a lot sooner than I thought. And we're still going relatively slow by valid comparison. 3.8 kilometers per second is our current speed. And we're still only 2.5 minutes from our apogee. Oh. Well, I guess the trick is to just have your launch clamps be stationed high enough to where that launch, or where that bounce doesn't impact the launch pad. Still a frustrating thing. I agree, but at this point I'd rather them fix the runway and the wheel mechanics. Then, I mean, the bounce is something that's relatively easy to compensate for. Runways being unusable is not. Oh, jeez. It's been so long since I played stock, I guess I've forgotten that. That seems really silly. Yeah, that could be like career ruining. If you've got a lot riding on a launch, on the verge of bankruptcy, that can really bite you. Alright, 1 second everybody, hold up. We need to take a quick pause. I'll be right back. Okay, very, very sorry. I am back now. Resume flight. Okay. Dot 1. The infamous dot 1. Well, Yegor, you seem to have shot a little too high. So we're going to try to angle this down and bring in some of this velocity. And try to keep this thing on target. It's becoming exceptionally weird. If balance passing and recertifying didn't take so dang long. Really? Which way am I supposed to be angling then? If this thing doesn't... There we go. Oh man, the stuttering is getting unbearable. We may have to restart KSP soon. Is the tapping getting annoying yet? I know you can hear it because it shows up in my recordings. I'm just like, oh man, that's got to be terrible. Just tap, 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 tap. Here's the talking. Me talking about tapping getting more annoying than the tapping itself. All right, well, we're coming up on orbit here, so it'll be over soon, I promise. All right. There is orbit and shutdown. 441 by 365. Not bad. .04 relative inclination. I'm kind of proud of that one. That was totally worth it. What's our life support looking like? 15 days with all this excessive amount of crew on board. So we got 2 weeks to hit our rendezvous. Let's go ahead and stage off the EFT. Pull ourselves nicely away. Of course, as soon as all this is done, there we go. Wow, what are you doing? Huh. These thrusters really just don't like each other, do they? Nope, wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way. And I think I have thrown off the balance. Why are these thrusters? Oh, those thrusters aren't firing because they're not pointing in the direction that I'm trying to orient. That makes much more sense. I do remember them not being that high in the tech tree, Wookie Goldberg. But yeah, I can see how that would really screw you up. I guess I don't understand how you could have the technology to make rockets, but not clamps, or at least a suitable platform, somewhat light clamps, to put a rocket upon. Alright, RCS off. First order of business. Let the stuttering commence. Shut down. Lock the gimbal. Shut down. Lock the gimbal. And activate. Wow, we burned a sizable chunk of our fuel. No big deal. Alright, let's open this up. Get some sunlight going in here. Eventually. Extend. Extend. There we go. So is that tank still locked? No, but it is untouched. We will lock it though. So we're going to correct some of our weight balance issues now that we're flying on the OMS. What? How? Now I don't understand what's going on here. Lock that tank back open, transfer fuel from this tank to those tanks. We're going to top them both off. It'll take a while, but it'll get there. As we slowly spin, give everybody a good view. We don't need those two anymore, but I would like to transfer into the... Oh, that tank is completely full. Alright. Fair enough. Let's see where we're at as far as hitting this station. Oh, it's not that far behind us in our orbit. That's cool. Alright, so where is our periapsis? 362. About our epoapsis. Wait, no, that's our is that? No, yeah, that's our periapsis, definitely 146. Right? No. Our periapsis is 362. Whose periapsis is 146? Uh-oh. Where's the station? Okay, I targeted the wrong thing. Our station is still in orbit, thank goodness. We launched into the inclination of something else. I think that's our jettisoned RL-10 stage from last time. Oh man, that sounds like a super useful mod. Dang it. Unlike Dang It, which is not a super useful mod, but our orbital period is nothing similar. Our periapsis, apoapsis are roughly the same. That's really good news. They're just inverted, aren't they? I guess we're just going to wait for us to get a little closer to each other. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's my target. That is defunct space station. I really need to deorbit that thing. Our orbits might be far too similar to make any significant progress. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's do this before I get seasick. That's kind of the plan, but I think I'm going to make another initial burn to offset our orbits by a bit more. So yeah, that's our retrograde. Or maybe I'll just match the periapsis a little bit better. So we're really just not making any good progress on catching up to the station. So I think I want my entire orbit to be under next orbit. What? Okay, come on. Add maneuver. Slow it down. Alright, we're going to do that. $45 until burn. Kind of chasing our own node, that's fine. I need RCS on. Oh, I'm still way off from this burn. It's only 9.2 meters per second, so this will probably be an RCSer. Also, I'm not really using Kerbal Engineer Redux, and I haven't in a very long time, so honestly the answer is no. Alright. I don't think this burn's going to take 2 minutes, and I also don't think I need to be particularly accurate with it. I just need to get my apoapsis below that of the station. We do only have 15 days to pull this off. Alright, that should do it. Map view once again. Alright, let's see how those markers move now. Slow like the hands of time. I wonder how many days have passed. Is it worth checking? Now, we can make a couple more passes. I'm sure it hasn't been 2 weeks, right? One more pass. One more pass. Let's just see what we can pull off right now. No. I do not want to set as target. Come on. I don't think that actually buys us any favors, and it's only a meter per second. So let's give it the other pass. Oh, look at that. 76 kilometers total distance, so we'll go ahead and set ourselves a node, try to close that gap. Whoa. What happened? Now we're not even getting numbers anymore. Great. Come on. Alright. Touché. Alright, well that gets us to a 1.5 kilometer rendezvous at a relative speed of 33.8 meters per second for a total investment of 28.9 to get there in 39 minutes. I'd say that's fair. Let's go ahead and head on over to our node. How much life support do we have left? 12 days. Oh, we're in good shape. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Almost flew right past it, as is my usual fare. Alright, seems that we should be sufficiently ullaged. I don't even think using the OMS this is going to take more than a minute, so I'm just going to lay on the RCS for a couple of seconds and let this sort itself out. We'll probably light the engines at about minus 40. Yeah, what the hell, let's just go. I'm gonna craft all these nicely laid plans in my head and then just decide to say screw it and light the engine. Because, you know, reasons. Meh. We are taking a large batch of scientists up to the Orbital Station. Basically just drop them off. The crew that's up there we're gonna cycle out, but we're bringing up a new crew, a new larger crew that will do more science more efficiently. I hope. And really, this is just kind of a, oh, what did I just do? Oh, I hit the space bar. I guess that means my drag chutes are armed? No, guess not. Okay, well. Yes, orbital around Earth. Oh, my relative distance is increasing, so I'm gonna ignore the node for a couple minutes and just try to close this gap. Oh, look at that. 600 meters. Turn the RCS off. Let's do this. Alright. So, match velocity is the closest approach. 31.6 meters per second in 47 minutes. Not a problem. Well, we'll just time warp around. Do. Okay. If you'll permit me. Lots of good screen cappy worthy things today. Should probably pay attention to my time. Huh. No shit. So it was all Buzz Aldrin's idea, huh? Alright, let's get angled into this node. Let's turn the RCS on and get angled into the node. Oh, he punched somebody once, I heard. I'm sure that's all he's known for. Maybe you know him by his much more notable name, Edwin. Yeah, that guy. I remember that guy. Huh. There's our station. Distant object enhancement. Way to go. Alright, we are 2 minutes from the node. It says the burn's going to take 18 seconds. So we're just going to fire it up 18 seconds beforehand. Hopefully we can come to a stop 400 meters off the bow. And test out our new docking airlock doohickey. Yeah, I guess we're in render range, which is why it's taking so incredibly long for anything to happen. There's our station. Alright, ullage. Oh man, KSP is running like dirt poop. Ignition. Yeah, let's just zero this out and then we'll make our approach. Oh boy. All right, zeroed. Okay, so there'd be multiple way stations along the route. And you would just hit the one that happens to be there during your window. And their orbits would be timed cyclically with the Earth-Mars transfer point windows. If I'm understanding correctly. Yeah, wow. I do not have the math capability to even dream of pulling that off in KSP. It's a really cool idea, though. And I kind of have to wonder why other big thinkers of our time haven't been propositioning that kind of idea. Although I don't know, it might come after making sure that the feasibility of actually putting boots on the ground on Mars would be a thing. Alright, so we all know the time warpy bug that has to do with Orbital Rendezvous. I'm sure it's still being a thing. So I've basically got 3 minutes to kill. Chat. That means step it up. I may chew on this beef jerky for a minute. In case you're wondering what all these awesome noises are. I wonder which side we're making our approach on. And I also wonder, you know, that's probably a vessel complete. Yep. How's our electric charge? Now we're charging. Excellent. I mean, I guess we should be. We're basically panels into the sun. .92. Not bad. I'm still holding out for an Epstein drive. I'm personally not allowed to die until we've invented the Epstein drive, and I can go anywhere in a couple of days. So that's our power array, which, man, I guess the stangle, I must be getting tired. The station could probably use a rotation of about 90 degrees this way. Put those solar panels up straight into the sun. But we should be seeing decent charge from it. I just wonder which side has our docking arm on it. Can't see the station too well just yet, but I think it's on the opposite side from where we are, which means we're going to have to fly past it, do an about face, and come around and dock. Hopefully it won't be nearly as bad as I think. Well, let's see if we can't get a better angle on what we're looking at here. Yeah, it's on the exact opposite side from where we are. Of course it is. Meh. So I would love to look at Earth through a telescope on Mars. That would be just about the most amazing thing. I don't think I'm going to be necessarily chosen for those kinds of things, especially not at my age and at the state the program is now. I mean, unless like full-scale colonization ramps up and they really need somebody to take apart their radios. Alright, only a minute and 10 seconds to wait. Man, that offset drift is just killing me. Yeah, I guess we'll get to see how our new thruster placement is going to work out for us. Wow, overcompensate much SAS. Thank you. That's always appreciated. It does have thrusters. It has copious amounts of thrusters. I just tend to choose not to try to move it around because I'm scared it's going to break apart. Docking ports are not the most stable means of joining things together, unfortunately. And I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cheatery to rotate your station to meet your craft. You should probably move your craft around to meet your station. That's just my thought, and I'm sure in reality they wouldn't mind repositioning a few things here or there to make the station, or make docking easier. Alright, well, there's our docking port. Set as target. So yeah, thanks for undoing all of my camera change angles there. You know what? We should probably pack these away before we snap them off trying to dock with stuff. And try to move ourselves up and into position. Although, yeah, the balance of this thing is just way off now. Great. Disable. Disable. That should address some of our balance issues. I am clear of the thing, right? Nope. Alright, brakes, 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 brakes. Pull forward. Yeah. That's good. Stop. Up. Wow, if you could not overcompensate and send me exactly the opposite direction of where I'm trying to go, that'd be really great, SAS. I mean, just like amazing. Wow, all of that to get 0.8 of a meter per second back. But our alignment's not that bad. As long as we're still clear. Nope. Alright, you know what? No, okay. I did that all wrong. I did that all wrong. Wow. Okay, in my defense, I'm getting very tired. Wow. Oh yeah, don't I know it. But I did also work today, which I feel like should buy me some kind of sympathy. I mean, not real sympathy, pretend sympathy mostly. But when the sun comes up tomorrow morning, I will get a nice, what's it called? Second wind. And basically from about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning until I wrap it up at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, I'll be alright. I'll be in decent shape. I mean, I'll be much better off if it's sunny versus if it's cloudy. Okay, I have drifted way further off than I should have. So I think we're just going to do this. We're going to try our approach again, basically. Wookie, are you just like surfing Wikipedia for interesting things? Sorta. I mean, I'm not judging. I've certainly gotten lost down many a wiki hole before. Oh, is that my shadow coming across the space station? That is cool. Yep, that's a wiki hole. Alright, how's our alignment? This way, almost. Bump, 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 bump. Back in motion. So, is our tailplane gonna hit stuff? Maybe. Cross that bridge when we come to it. At least we get a daytime docking. Thank goodness for that much. Bump, bump, bump. Punkaflunkin. Punkafloofin. Thank you. Sorry, I have those notifications on a very small section of the screen, so they're hard to read. So if I mispronounce that, I'm really sorry. But I am actually very grateful. Thank you. Alright, okay. I am off on every single axis. Perfect. So which one should I correct for first? Definitely this one. Now, let's try to bring this in a bit more. How's that clearance on the tailplane looking? Do we want to take bets on if that's going to hit or not? Fabulous Bilge, how's it going? I am currently trying to put this space shuttle onto this space station for a crew transfer. Off. Come on. Well, it's awesome, Punkaflunkin. I'm glad you're able to come hang out. Oh yeah, all the mods. This is in RSS with RP-0 and about a billion other things to make it all work. This is my RP-0 career mode, to which I've been playing on YouTube for about a year. There should be a link to the YouTube channel somewhere on this Twitch live stream. Ooh, wrong button. I got my axes confused. Yeah, it looks like tailplane will be clear. Good call there, everybody. Thank you. Nice and easy. Easy does it. Oh, contact but no dock. Come on. You can do it. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Alright, we're just gonna beat the station into submission. Yep, is that it? Docked! Yes! Woohoo! Oh yeah, we had lots of room. Look at that. I was all worried about that tailplane catching on something. Hooah! And that's as good a place as any to leave this episode. We will be continuing our Extra Life coverage in the next episode. So thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.